Good afternoon, this is Michael Zippidy over at Russ Darrell Kia Wauwatosa. I told you we had these EV6s that we were blowing out. Now with the $7,500 lease cash and the $3,500 discounts, we cleared out half of those cars we had this week. We still have maybe 6 of the 12 still left in blue, red, and white. No black left. But guess what? I just wanted to cover some myths about the electric cars, okay? One myth, the grid isn't strong enough. The electric cars usually charge at night when there's less stress on the grid, and they're like a cell phone battery. It's trickle charging from your home most of the time, unless you're on one of the charging networks, right? Like you got to charge publicly. You can also charge for free at a lot of locations. Also, the other myth is, well, what if I'm in a hurricane place like Florida and I got to drive it through the water? Okay, look, they're taking another one out for a drive right now. Guess what? If you have a regular car like a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, or whatever, you can't drive that thing through a couple feet of water. You're going to have a flood car. It'll wreck it the same as this car, all right? If you have a big Jeep or Land Rover, drive through the water all you want. But that's another myth. The other thing is, well, what happens when they start charging more for electricity? Electricity, you can only charge so much. And then what happens is people start making their own electricity, okay, in many different ways that I'm not going to cover here. The reality is everybody's moving towards electrics. So you can either get on the bus or you can sit at the bus stop. I tend to like to be an acceptance of technology and get on the bus and try all the new technology and understand what's going on. Plus, you can also save about $1,000 a year in costs if gas is at like $3 a gallon. You know what's going to happen? They're already lowering the production. The Saudis have lowered the production by 1 million barrels a day. Why do you think that is? Because for the first time ever, gas and oil usage has softened, okay, in the economy, other than COVID, right? Normal use of gas, and part of that is because of the electric cars like Tesla and everything. So don't believe everything you hear, but the reality is they're coming, and they're coming in every shape, size that you can imagine. Michael Zippidy, Russ Darrell Kia Wauwatosa.